Hello? Hello. Happy Thursday, good evening, and welcome aboard. Tonight, we fly in the Sovereign from Miami International Airport over to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, cruising at flight level 450, don't you know? And we're going to see the Bajani then. So, we're on VATSIM. And we only have ground on in Miami at the moment, so we'll see. I was going to just go say intentions, but we'll do our departure and see what the crack is. Right. We could be lucky or unlucky, right? And here's the thing, I didn't use a Firefly airline. I had the whole thing shagged. Balls, I want to put in the wrong flight plan. I need to change that. Right, I need to update my flight plan as well, because the lads are after getting rerouted. This is what happens when you have real world controllers. They change your routing, and so be it. So I need to change all of this, but you're very welcome in. Hope you had a great day. Things and stuff arrived to the man cave. I've seriously ran out of room in here. I don't know what I'm going to do, lads. Like, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I reposition the rig? I don't know. Right, we're out of space. But, you know, these are good problems to have. But yeah, we took the Sovereign out for its maiden flight earlier on this morning, and very impressed with it. Very, very nice aircraft. Tons of depth with its systems. And yes, this is our chariot for tonight. We're also going to be using Strata Weather. Yes, I am using that. I'm going to keep using that and see what it can do and what it can't do. You know what I mean? So that's loaded up there at the moment. Typical of me, right? Airlock, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so say intentions. What we can use to say intentions, we can depart using VATSIM, and then I'm thinking we'll jump on over to say intentions then. That's what I'm thinking. But either way, we're going to be tracking the lads flying with us tonight. Fairly longish flight, about 2 hours ish, right? But we'll see how we get on. And as I say, we'll use VATSIM at least to get us up and running. You know, it's not terribly busy over this part of the world, but they might get some ATC coverage. That's where kind of say intentions just is able to flex, because it'll just give you ATC coverage. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see what the crack is. Now let me see who's here. Look, CP65, good evening. Yuval is here. Uniform Goose, welcome aboard. Mrs. TPHI, good to see you. Hang on, I can't turn myself upside down, or can I? Wait now. Ooh. Can I do it? Filters. Oh, hang on a second. Will this work, or will I make a complete and utter balls of it? Oh no, that's the wrong way completely. Ah, brilliant! Mrs. TPH, you're very welcome in. This is what it looks like. Jesus then, look. This is absolutely mad. Right, and now we're back to our normal ways. Didn't know I could do that. Fantastic. Right, but anyway, it's good to see you, Mrs. Malky Mac is here. Good evening. Tarnish Mossman checking in from Liverpool. Alright, mates, comes on. Right, with your chicken nuggets. Now, the Tennessee Texan, good to see you. Malky's here, of course. Commander Balosh, 190 streams in a row. Cheers, buddy. Very kind of you, sir. Cracker is here. Good evening. Eamon 1973, welcome aboard. Retriever Neil is here. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie. Good evening. The Tennessee Texan, he's all dancing, look. Now, Sun Jammer, good evening. Grafton 11 is here. 98 Vulcan, a very good evening and good morning. 5 a.m. in Gosford, Australia, 17 degrees. Be the Janie. It's 17 degrees here as well. Snap. Brilliant. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Good evening to you, buddy. Liptorius, you're welcome in. Mac Vision, good to see you. Malky, thank you very much indeed. 115 streams in a row. The man is mad. Dougal, thanks for that route change. We'll see what the crack is here now when we do the things with the oak look, right? Now, let's have a look at this. The Dameranian is here. Welcome aboard. Who else come in here now, lads? Look, Stick Figure, good evening. Soaring AJ, you're very welcome aboard. And hello to all in Florida. Stu Snape is in the house. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Creo is here from County Mayo. Adam Controls, Spider Island. Good to see you, bud. Balut is here. Olsen, good evening. McKella is here. Andy 11, welcome aboard. Now, wait. How is Murph Bot in Dublin and Murph is in Tip? Is Murph Bot in a remote role? Yara, he's remote working. Yeah. You know, it's cheaper that way. But yes, Bell Bro, a very good evening to you. Hope you're well. Who else come in? APU Inspector is here. The weekend, we can hear it. That's how close it is. But Crafty Tigers, welcome in. S. Boylaw is here. Naughty Gnome, good evening. AZ Blue Line, thank you very much indeed for 53 months. Cheers, buddy. Very, very kind. Alson, good evening. Rob MCR, welcome aboard. Eric is here. A sunny evening from Birmingham. Welcome in, buddy. Mr. TPHI is in the chat. Very good evening to you. Hope you had a great day. Nutty Taff is here. Good morning. Now, where's this now? Give some to us, right? Right. Where did buy the shed? I can't. It's too expensive. Are you giving Strata? We are. We're going to give Strata another blast. Iowa Scotsman, good evening. Airlock Doc is in the house. Stu Snape, welcome in. Did you see the Spirit aircraft on Flight Radar 24? It's about to land into Shannon. Ooh. I didn't see it. I wonder what it's doing there. A lot of those aircraft, they decommission them in places, engineering, and they take the engines off. Or it could have been a leased aircraft. That happens quite a bit. But yes, Toto2495, a very good evening to you and to Mrs. Toto. Hope you're enjoying yourselves on this Thursday evening. Where's this now, look? Fierce Wolf, good evening again. Right, brilliant. We can go upside down, it's great. Thanks for leaving the drawer behind ajar. Right. Murph's drawer, would you go out of that? Muse Fan is here, bursts into the door with his face. He says happy. No, he doesn't. He says how he is his mad jokes. Happy Thursday. Muse, it's good to see you, buddy. I saw Gibble put out the gadget over on Discord that they're doing pre-orders now on Grand Theft Auto 6. It's going to change our lives forever. Forever. But yes, Viper Strike, a very good evening. Hope you're well. Bellbro is here. A Crotty, good to see you. Uniform Goose, thank you very much indeed for converting a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Cheers, buddy. You're very kind, sir. Angry B is here. Jalagod, good evening. Devil Fly, welcome aboard. Angry B is here from Glasgow. Now, in Glasgow. Thomas, welcome aboard. Has anyone tried the new JetCard platform? I haven't tried it yet. V1 loves it, as do many others. Mugan, good evening. Where's this now? Noise made by duck. Right? Quick. Noise made by a dyslexic duck. That's very good. Only 24 hours from USA versus Australia. Janie. It's all happening now with the football. It's all happening with the football. Now, who else is here, lads? Kubi Montana, good evening. Nice to tech you is here. Let me see. Trucks, welcome aboard. Dave, JSB, good evening. Joseph Jolly's in the house. Nice to tech you. Sunshine and 25 degrees in Germany. Ooh, nice. Black Sheep Jean, shh, be very, very quiet. Black Sheep Jean is stalking the Murphbot. YouTube that. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Now, let's see. Nando Kitty, good evening. Hope you're well. Right, we'll get into this because we have to press buttons. Right, and as I said, I probably have to rejig my flight plan. And press buttons. So I'm going to disconnect and then reconnect. Right? Disconnect. Okay, so let's go in here to our flight planage. So we're going to bring over SimBrief, and for anyone who hasn't done online flying before, we've done a fair whack when it comes to whatchamacallit. We've done a fair whack when it comes to online flying, flying with ATC, primarily with VATSIM. But I'm going to do something similar now when it comes to, say, intentions. However, for this flight, we need to go off and edit our flight planage. So let me go into this. We're going to edit the flight. I'm going to close that. So we shouldn't be that. We should be airline Firefly Air 235. That is us. And then our routing, according to Dougal, is now this one. Right, generate. I flew into Cork this morning and the weather was mad. JP Gaming, good evening. Hope you're well. All right, so we're going to be climbing up to flight level 450. And we're going to pre-file all this stuff now on the network. We're going to go to VATSIM first. We'll also log it in with Say Intentions, so they have all our details. Say Intentions, we're going to go to aircraft call sign. We're going to come down here and change this to Firefly 235 and Firefly 235. So Say Intentions is ready to go in the background. And here we'll put in our details. So we're going to put in call sign Firefly 235. Go ahead and file that. Green light. That's now logged with VATSIM. When we connect, which is that, we should get a boop, 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 boop. So we'll put that over there. We also have our VATSIM radar. ACARS, what are you telling me now? Call sign November 235. No, that's not right. It should be call sign Firefly 235. So we have Miami ground on. We've nothing else after that. So I wonder if my flight plan get in there. Firefly 235 is there, look. So it's in the planning stages, right? Now the teal coloured lads are us. So we got 301. That's Naughty. Dougal is there. Lan 59er is Clem. Good to see you, Clem. There's me up the top. And did I not see Adam with us? Is Adam Controls not flying with us today? No. Adam, are you not flying with us? I thought you were there. Oh wait, hang on. The plane has just appeared. Look, Firefly 1112. No, Firefly 112. There you go. It's Adam. Similar aircraft as well. And why didn't I get the clearance? I should have got PDC, should I not? Interesting. Do I need to disconnect and reconnect? No, wrong call sign, Murph. Firefly 235. Connect. Right, let's give this a moment. And we'll hear the bit. There she be there now, Jemima, look. Alright, so what is this telling me? ACARS, PDC, call sign 235, departure, destination, a route. Miami, the Cladded 2 JAGOR. Let's go and have a look at this. Cladded 2 JAGOR. Direct RUMFO, Airway Yankee 441. JUELE. Airway Uniform Whiskey 38, PTA Uniform Whiskey 28, Hetry, and then the BEREL 2 Bravo. Right, so that looks correct. So we're looking good here now, right? Brilliant. Now, let's see. We're going to pop you over there. And let me see here now. So into the aircraft we go. Hello, aircraft. And well, we should have some GPU already horsed in. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the batteries.
Landing gear.
Why don't you? She's giving out about my landing gear. There's a big pause, Murphy. That's always a good start. Why is she not happy with the landing gear? Landing gear is in the down position. That's quite okay. Battery on the right hand side. External power coming on. And we're looking good here now. Right. Let's see what the story's going to be. John is here. Welcome in. There's all sorts of sounds and things happening with the aircraft. Okie dokie. We also want to have MobiFlight on for our gadgets here. So we're going to go into hardware. MobiFlight. And we're going to turn this guy on because we managed to get this working earlier on. Which is only deadly, right? Deadly. So let's have a now listen here. We'll go with our last load. Want to load. Yeah, we're working. Perfecto. Right, okay. Now, what else? Altitude 450. Remarks. Cleared Cladded 2 departure. Transition. Climb via the SID. Expect 450 10 minutes after departure.
Test. Okay.
Departure frequency on 126.85. Departure frequency 126.85. But they don't have anyone on departure. Am I right in saying that, lads? Exo Giant, good to see you, buddy. You're very welcome aboard. There's no one else that I can see on departure. So am I right? Am I right in saying it's going to be ground and then we're gone? Is it? Do we want that? Do we have another plane near us? Adam Control should be here with us somewhere, shouldn't he? Let's see here now. This aircraft will be our next purchase? Yes. I thought I saw Adam up this neck of the woods, no? Why is there no one here on me VATS image? There's a Firefly. Oh, and he pushing back already, look. Am I right in saying we literally only have ground? That's kind of crap. Bedrock, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Right, we'll change the I'm gonna change the laws of physics here. Good luck to you. Because if it's only ground, we virtually no ATC. So I'm gonna close that. And we're going to do one of these instead. We'll keep an eye on the lads as we're flying though. Hello, say intentions. Angry Bee when say intentions. Okay. Yeah, there's no ATC that I can see. So we'll fire onto say intentions and then we're going to see what happens. So we need to grab the ATIS first and see what's happening. We're expecting runway 8. There's beeps all over the place. Okie dokie. 8 119.15. 119.15. So we're going to go 119.15. Transfer.
I-copter pad. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra.
Information
Miami
Sierra.
International Airport. Information Sierra. 1753 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 9er, 8 right, 12, 8 left. Wind 130 at 11 gusting 19er. Visibility 10.
We absolutely did, Bedrock.
Few at 3800, broken at 25,000. Temperature 33, dew point 23. Altimeter 3007. Density altitude 2,000 feet. Broom operations in progress.
Alright, okay, so it's Information Sierra. Now, quick check in our flight plan here. So the weight and balance, we're carrying a payload of 1,004. So we've got 726. And we need a little bit more weight, so about 2.9 or 5 will do for the crack. That'll do it there. Takeoff, we're going to fob from the fuel on board, 11:32. Landing, that's all grand. We're going to okay that. Flight plan, we're going to go back. We're going to go into our data link, isn't it? And we're going to go to... Oh, it's not data link. Services, ACARS, there we go. Flight plan request. Firefly 235, that's her. If you're not using VATSIM, are you going to use multiplayer? Negative. It's all on, whatchamacallit, import. It's all on Say Intentions Tarnish. It's the same deal again if you're using ATC. Do you know what I mean? Get yourselves an old free trial of Say Intentions. It's very good. It's very, very good. Okay, that's all looking good in here. Let's give clearance a shout. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What am I looking for this? Clearance 13535. 13535. We'll give him a shout. Miami clearance, a very good afternoon. Firefly 235 is type Sovereign aircraft. We're parked over at Signature, looking to pick up our IF4 clearance to Punta Cana. Information Sierra on board. Emergency lights not armed. We're looking good up there. Okay, so I think our procedures are already in. We'll double check it though. Procedure, departure is on the cladded 2. That's what we want. Error, no audio from mic. Really? No audio from mic. Sound settings. Microphone. Real tech. Check our app. Bottom. Headset. Microphone. Real tech USB. Test. 1, 2. Oh Jesus, that's an issue. Departure is now online, Murph. For crying out loud. Hang on, I have an issue here. I've no mic. Default audio input. Test. Test 1. Test 1. Oh Jesus! Why is this broken? Bum. Microphone. Back. Real tech audio. 1, 2. Wait, why is this muted? Test. 1, 2. Very low or something. Test. 1, 2. Right, it's working. Right, grand. Right, let's see if that works again. Miami clearance, good afternoon. Firefly 235, type Sovereign. We're over at Signature, looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Punta Cana. Information Sierra on board. Did that fix it?
Firefly 235 cleared to Punta Cana via the Colada 2 departure. Radar vectors Jamba then is filed. Runway 8 right. Initial climb and maintain 4,000. Departure on 120.5. Squawk 7541.
Jesus. Cleared to Punta Cana via the Colada 2 departure. Radar vectors Jamba then is filed. Runway 8 right. Initial climb and maintain 4,000. Departure on 120.5. Squawk 7541. Firefly 235. Interesting.
Firefly 235, readback correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready.
Roger, over to 121.8, Firefly 235, thanks. Right, clearance, Clarence. Right, let's have a look here now. So that was all grand. We continue on. So, takeoff data. Runway 8, weather, low the meter, temperature, 33 degrees, hot as balls. That's grand. Takeoff, flaps 2, takeoff data, check flaps, that's okay. Status, ready to execute. We'll go through. Well, these do work, but we'll see. Here's our shakers working. Where's this now? Was that say intentions? That is say intentions. Right, while we're looking here, we're going to turn on our auxiliary hydraulics. We're going to get that APU fired up here now in a moment. Let's just make sure everything is off the aircraft. Main door can be closed. Let me see. Ground. Wheel chocks are in play. Remove those. And we're going to make sure the parking brake is set on, which I think is now on. Yes, pulled up is on. Super duper. Strata X. Yeah, we'll have a look at it in the air, but it is working. Yes, it is. Strata is doing its thing here in the background. And we even have a weather radar with it, look. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So we'll see what the crack is here now. Right, so APU, we want to fire this one up. We'll click start. Chewy's in with the raid. Welcome in, lads. Very happy Thursday to you. We're back at the Sovereign. And we're going to do a flight using... We were going to use VATSIM, but like, I think they just got us a departure frequency on now. So at the moment, I'm just going to hang on to... we're going to hang on to say intentions. Although I wonder...
myself to introduce
Myself. We have ground, and then we have departure just came online in Miami. But then there's kind of nothing. Someone else came on there now. Who's this? San Juan just came on. But yeah, they're still a little bit off to one side, you know. Shout out are fixed. Brilliant, I fixed something. But yeah, Chewy, you're very welcome in. Hope you had a great stream, lads. And a very happy Thursday. Okay, APU is up. We'll go ahead and turn on our bleed. There we go. Cool the aircraft because it's hot as bells. The ground power unit is now no longer required, so we're going to disengage from ground power. External power off. Remove the ground power unit, and we want to make sure that the ground power unit door is closed, which it is. Right, so bus ties closed. Should they not be open now? Fuel pump on, hydraulics, control lock. All right, okay. Let me see here. Control lock is going to come off. We don't need the pedos, but I might as well warm them up while they're on the ground. And now we're going to go for an engine start. Also need to turn on our standby instruments. RTB. And make sure we have the barrow, which we do. And we're going to go with an engine number 2 start. Press and hold. Is there an option in the desktop app to scan a QR code with your iOS app? For which? For which? Bus will come on when the engine starts. Roger. Okay, we monitor. Fuel quantity looking good. Have we sufficient fuel on this? I hope we have. What does SimBrief say fuel should be? 2.4. Jeez, just about. Okay, engine 2 is coming up. And what else do you want here? That's all looking fine. Flight directors are already on. Our clearance gave us 4,000 initial. So we're going to go up to 4,000 feet. And we also want to go in and use our squawk machine. 7541. sounds at this. Okay, she's building. That's good. Go start at the right hand side. Continue over. Close the cage. And start. And engine number 1 is coming alive. Okay. Their default to this aircraft, Barris Audio Works did this. Yeah, it's impressive for the price. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, engine 1 coming up. We'll just say that's all done. System tests. Can we override that? No? Engine fire test in progress. Jays, we better do this.
Left engine fire.
Yeah, that's
Right
okay.
engine fire. Left engine fire. Right engine fire. Left engine fire. Right engine fire.
Annunciator, done. Overspeed, done. Man, the sounds of this thing. Oh my, it sounds good. Okay, stab trim coming in. Call it 3.2. Flaps. 2. APU. Good luck to you. APU bleed. Good luck to you. Okay, what are we looking here now? Auxiliary pump is still on. We'll turn you off. Park and brake, no takeoff. That's okay. We're looking all right. Okie dokie. Need to talk to ground. 121.8. 121.8 is keyed in. Ground, very good. Good afternoon. Firefly 235. Information Sierra. We're at signature. Request taxi. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Right? Hey, Bad is here. Good to see you, bud. Okay, we're looking good here.
Firefly 235, runway 8 right, taxi via Kilo 1, hold short of runway 8 left.
Roger, taxi runway 8 right via Kilo 1, hold short runway 8 left. Firefly 235. Good day, Shane. You're looking after things for us. Let's go through our departure briefing. You might bring up the charts there for me as well for taxi. Do. I pressed the wrong button. Balls. G'day, Shane. Let's go through our departure briefing and you might bring up the charts for me as well. I need to taxi.
I wasn't able to locate that chart. You might want to pull it up manually in Navigraph.
Okie dokie.
Quick note, I'm getting a charts access error from Navigraph. It looks like charts may not be included in your current subscription, or your account may need to be reconnected in the pilot portal.
Okay. How do we do this now? Integrations. Navigraph. Connected. Disconnect. And then reconnect. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, Shane, can you bring up the airport information chart?
Sure, the chart's on screen for you.
I didn't press a button, did you see it? It's savage! Shane, can you show us our departure chart, the Clada 2 ORNAV? No hands, look!
No problem, got the chart up.
Jesus! Look at it! It's technology at its finest. Isn't that fantastic? Right, Shane, bring us back to that airport information chart.
Sure, the chart's on screen for you.
No, the airport one. Yeah, no, show me the airport info chart for taxi.
Captain. On screen now.
All right, Shane, talk me through our departure briefing. We just got our taxi clearance, so yeah, you can read out my departure briefing as we taxi to the runway. That's very good, lads, isn't it?
Sure, the chart's on screen for you.
Okay, let's go with the departure briefing. Right. Lights!
No problem, I pulled it up for you.
Okay, Shane, can you talk me through the departure briefing?
Okay, got that up for you.
Okay, it's stuck in a loop. This is all kind of, it's still early days, they're still working on it. Okay, thanks, Shane. Can you talk me through our takeoff briefing? Oh, look, you can hide the tablet using that. Okay. Right, that looks good, that
Sure
looks
thing,
good.
Murph. Here's our takeoff briefing. We'll be departing from runway 8 right using the Collada 2 departure. Initial climb clearance is to 4,000 feet. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with radar vectors to Jamba. Then, as filed, weather at departure shows winds at 140 degrees at 8 knots, gusting to 21. In the event of an engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400 feet, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 feet before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed with a squawk code of 7541, and departure frequency will be 120.5. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 9 knots, VR is 102 knots, V2 is 112 knots, flaps 2 for takeoff. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Sounds good, thank you. Right.
You're welcome, Murph. Let's keep an eye on those taxi instructions and get ready for departure. Hooly doolies, we're almost there.
Hooly doolies. All righty then. So it's going to be hanging a left on Kilo 1 and then we hold short runway 8 left. Excellent choice. Excellent choice with our aeroplane. Now, let me see. We want to go ahead and arm nav mode. Altitude is going to be okay for the moment. Speed, heading and all the jazz. Don't worry about that. I can't seem to... Oh, hang on. Take the speed off FMS. We'll go manual. This thing climbs like an absolute man out of, you know, running late home from the shopping or something. Out for some pints. So I'll just need to watch that. Okay, Kilo 1 is just up the road. Oh, yeah. Stolen Eagle, I hope you're enjoying it, bud. Hope you're enjoying it. What did Retriever Neil say? Guess that makes it easy as you have small hands. Shut up, you! Jesus. Okay, we're approaching Kilo 1. Let us see, let us see. ATC will tell us now to, well, he said hold short, so they should give us a little nudge across the way once we sit tight. We hope. Easy now. And Firefly 235 holding short runway 8 left.
Firefly 235 cross runway 8 left, then continue taxi via Lima 1.
Roger, cross runway 8 left, continue taxi on Lima 1. Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, contact tower on 118.3.
Over the tower, 118.3, Firefly 235, thanks. 118.3, you're in, 118.3. Easy now. Alright. Try to get your settings to reshade, can't download it. Any ideas? Cruz, would you believe I'm literally only using one of them? I'll bring it up here now if you look. So there's reshade. I'm only using the Prod 80 selective color. And that's what it looks like there. So if you want to screenshot that, the only values I've changed are the blues and the neutrals and the blacks. So if you just screenshot the Bejani out of that, here's the top. Nothing changed up on the top. I start changing the colors blue, the neutrals, and then black. Hopefully that helps. That's with reshade on. That's with reshade off. So there's reshade off, reshade on. Just gives us a little bit of oomph, you know what I mean? Tower, very good afternoon. Firefly 235, holding short, runway 8 right. Ready for departure.
Firefly 235, Miami Tower, runway 8 right, winds 140 at 8 gusting 21. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear takeoff, runway 8 right, Firefly 235. Alright. Okay, approach is clear, departure is clear. Now remember he said fly runway heading, so that is what we need to do. Alrighty then, we're going to sit tight. We're cleared up to 4,000 feet. Let's heading go runway heading. Alrighty, squawking, walking and talking. Let's go flying. Power coming in. Flight directors are indeed on, yes. We're going to go heading. Heading is on. Auto throttle is armed. And auto throttle, well, we'll engage that ourselves now in a moment. Auto throttle is armed. Let's go flying. Alright.
On runway 8, right, remaining 9,900 feet.
View on, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Jesus. Climbing like an absolute mad lad, look. Alright, keep us on that runway heading there, Teresa. Flaps in.
Firefly 235, contact Miami departure on 120.5.
Over to departure 120.5, Firefly 235. Departure, Firefly 235, passing 3,000 feet for 4,000 on a 090 heading. Speed is good.
Firefly 235, Miami departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000, turn right, heading 130, direct Jambo when able, then on course.
150, right turn. Roger, climb maintain 15,000, right heading 130, direct Jamba. And when able, we'll go direct for Firefly 235. Okay, 130. And we want to go direct Jamba. Direct Jamba. Let's go nav. Right turn and direct. Here we go. We're still at 4,000. Let us get up the hill now, please. Up the hill, please. Whoosh. Hell of a view. Look at the view over Miami.
Firefly 235, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Firefly 235. Alright, direct Jamba. Climbing now at 2,000 feet a minute. Speed is 190. We don't need to break the records here. Man alive, that view out the window. The photogrammetry here is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that for the view, lads. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Okay. Coming up on 6,000. This plane will do an awful lot more. Let's throw it in here at 4,000 feet. Launch mode. Alright, up the hill we go. Raiden, fly over 11,000. Yeah, see, that's the issue. See the weather popping in? That's not ideal. That's using strata weather. And I had it set to like cinematic, which should be the slowest transition of the weather. I think the weather transitions far too fast. That's the only negative thing I can say about it. You know what I mean? Right, as a point of comparison, we're just at our first kind of main waypoint. Let's have a look how the lads are getting on VATSIM. There's Dougal. So we're pretty much, we're actually technically just behind them. So they have departure, but after departure, it is no more. But the lads are on the way. The lads are on the way. Now, see the way the weather's changing so much? I don't...
Firefly 235, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain 290, Firefly 235. Alright, up we go. Let's get the speed up the road here a bit. .290, speed is coming up, and let's see what happens. Bada 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 ba. Also, very important, lads, if you want to learn how to do these flights online, Say Intentions is just an incredible way to be able to fly, right? Especially when there's no ATC coverage, but always jump into the voice chat with the lads. It depends on the night. If there's a lot of ATC coverage, I'll like put it this way: if there's no ATC coverage, it's a hard sell to fly. Like flying on Unicom, Say Intentions is going to be better. And it's only when departure came on there, it was like, yeah, will I, won't I? Do you know what I mean? But the lads will always give you advice in the chat. So if this is something that you're interested in, flying on the network, if you're brand new to it,
235, contact Miami Center on 124.7.
Over the center on 124.7, Firefly 235. Good day. 124.7. 124.7. Miami Center, good afternoon. Firefly 235, passing flight level 180 for 290. Alright.
Firefly 235, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. But yeah, if you've ever, you know, if you're ever wondering what to do and how to do it, if you're into these sort of flights, Say Intentions is a wonderful induction point, and you add that with the lads doing VATSIM flights, they'll help you along. It just depends where there's going to be ATC coverage. If you have full ATC coverage on VATSIM, it's fun. It's a lot of fun flying on VATSIM, but you don't always get coverage, which is the issue. And like, we're doing a 2 and a bit hour flight tonight. I mean, to be on Unicom for that, you know what I mean? The Boise, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. That is 5 months, man. Hang on. The Boise subscribed to tier 3 for 6 months in advance. The Boise, you mad lad. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. That's insane support, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. What a legend. So yeah, so with the likes of Say Intentions, it's a wonderful induction point to get you up and running.
235, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Climb and maintain flight level 410, Firefly 235. Alright, so we're getting our step climbs all the way up. Miami Center just came on, says Naughty. That for crying out loud. whole shag and shebang is up and running now, look. Can you do VATSIM on observer mode of say intentions? Now what you can do, you can take off at VATSIM and then you can transfer over to say intentions, and vice versa. You can transfer from say intentions back over to VATSIM. You know what I mean? But the fact that I've departed under coverage, so I can't like just skip it and jump back on. You know what I mean? But certainly if I was on Unicom and suddenly VATSIM came online, or if I was on say intentions and suddenly VATSIM came online, they'd hand you over. You know? The law of sods, the law of Murph. Okay, so the lads actually have, well, fantastic cover now as they're listening to Miami Center, because he's going to cover them all the way down, and it could be interesting if they get ATC coverage down into Punta Cana. That could be awesome. But we'll keep an eye on their flight. We'll look at their progress. There's 4 of them. We've Dougal, we've Naughty, we've Clem in a 767, and we've Adam out on front. Like, flying with human controllers is always going to be, it's always better. It's a great experience. However, you don't always get the humans online. Look at the view. Look at the blue down there. Jesus, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Hello, the Bahamas. It's just kind of the way it is. Do you know what I mean? Now, our speed is dropping, so she can't maintain 4,000 feet a minute. So let us go flight level change. And let's see, can we pick up our airspeed?
235, climb and maintain flight level 450.
Climb and maintain flight level 450, Firefly 235. Alright, up the hill. Let's get our speed up. We've been cleared to our final cruise altitude. And let us see what happens. Do. Let's just get that speed up the hill first. Okay, so this is TCAS. Don't need TCAS over here now. So let us tidy this up. Let us see. That is... We'll go charts on this guy. And let us look at our arrival. And it is the what? The BEREL... That'll do her. We'll come back over here and we shall bring up our weather on this guy. There we go. So weather selection, let's go radar. $30 miles looking at the radar. We have our map of flight plan there, and then we have our stuff here. So we're starting to climb once again, and out over this massive cloud layer. I think this strata weather thing, it does have potential, but as I say, I'm just not mad on how fast it transitions into the stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a bit odd. But anyway, right, we're doing what we need to be doing. Nice gentle climb now. We're going to hold 250 knots and let's see what happens. It's as if the US are just finishing work and getting on. Yeah, pretty much. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. It's a nice plane, the Sovereign, I gotta say. She's it's a nice machine, this. Alright, what's the weather doing? Let's have a look. 16 knots at this altitude, ground speed 437. Passenger oxygen is set to auto. Now what are these TRUs? What do they mean? It shouldn't be on, but like, I wonder what they are. We need to read up on that, lads. Now, while we're here, Let's go over to our map. So that's where we are here now. This was saying intentions. That's what our routing looks like. Airport lookup, no. Checklist, no. Alright. Norris Viking, thank you very much indeed. Jesus, 9 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, man. Alright, so it's a nice kind of steady climb up to our final cruising altitude. Our standard barrow is already locked in. And I suppose we're going to range out here a little bit. There we go. Nothing on our weather radar. Can I turn that devil down the way? Yeah, we're not getting much of a scan beneath us. There's the tilt line, but I don't know if I can edit that or move it. Now what I can do, I can go to Connex weather. But there's nothing really coming up there either. Huh. Right. Weather's not an issue, so we'll just keep it on summary. Let's have a look. PSI is grand. Fuel, grand. Electrical system, grand. And hydraulics. Propulsion, FADEC, they're all set to normal. But we can put on the engine displays. That seems a bit buggy. Cabin pressure, normal. Okay. Terrain. Okay. Weather, we'll stick it on. We'll go back to our weather radar. Okay, okay. Flying Trits is here, good to see you. Old Veteran 965, you're very welcome aboard. Good to see you, Scott, and Flying Trits. Hope you had a great day, lads. We're here in the Sovereign, we're climbing up to our final cruise altitude of 450. We're flying with say intentions. The lads are gone with VATSIM. Murphy's Law. We literally only had ground. After I departed, or just before I departed, Miami Approach came on. And about 5 minutes ago, Miami Center came on. Murphy, you big idiot. But you can see where the lads are. What's Dougal, are you in the max tonight? I think they're all in the max tonight. Well, both of you. You and Naughty. You're in the max. How is it getting? Is it behaving? The max is so good. I haven't flown. I haven't touched the new one yet. Do love the Sovereign. I switch between it and the Phenom. Yeah. Naughty says it's perfect. Beautifully. Jesus, lads, that's high praise coming from you two. You're waiting for the hot fix until I fly again, says Energizer. What issue are you having? The impossible face, you poor old devil, you. Naughty Gnome says, 5th flight, I've done it now, no issues. Wow. Scott's back from the Naval Air Station, lucky enough to watch a bunch of C-130s and F-35s. They were doing touch and goes over our building. You big jammy. I saw a pigeon earlier on. There's a memory leak with the iFly plugin that can also affect other planes. Retriever Neil says, fantastic aircraft. Only if you launch it manually. Only if you launch it manually, as in the plug-in or the aircraft. Is there a workaround, so Dougal? Because I want to jump at that aircraft soon. It's going to be busy next week. In fact, I never put out a friggin' schedule for next week. Jeez, or for this week. Hang on, stream schedule. I'll do an update, everyone. Update to this week. Friday. MSFS official. 1800 to 2000. What's your speed there, Murph? Shouldn't like 250? Friday. Friday is June what? June the 19th. So we're doing 2 streams tomorrow night. Normal stream 2015 Zulu, DC6 flight. Right, that's just an update. We have 2 streams coming on tomorrow. Where is this now? Use the XML to launch it. Okay. Leak only exists if plugin isn't set to auto start. How do we do that now? Is that in the Jesus, what's your speed, Murph? 240 now. That's because our altitude is getting up. We're at Mach 0.8, look. Where do we do that? Do we do that inside the iFly plugin? Or the iFly manager? Or does it go into the plugin? And balls. iFly plugin. Pin to start. Into aircraft. So do we go into the iFly manager? And do we need to say manager settings? That's all my account information. Come on, Murph. Disable tooltips, alternate. Start iFly plugin on. So that's what we want. Do I click add to exe XML? It already has an entry. Alright, okay. Right, so it's already in there. It's already on there. So when I go to fly the aircraft then, I just hit clickety boom and away we go. Jason, some of the liveries are nice, aren't they? Yeah, we'll go flying in that soon, lads. 100%. Matthias, a very good evening. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, we want to be flying in the 7.3 Max. There's so much to do next week. So much to do next week. Might take that out for a jaunt on Tuesday night, so lads. I'm eager to get into I'm eager to get back into F1 as well because they have the new season pass. But we might leave driving for the week after. The EFB is so good. I haven't even touched it yet. I'm dying to try it. Currently working on the livery update. Oh, Cyrus is here. Good to see you, buddy. Ah, Cyrus, no panic, mate. Take your time. Whenever you can, bud. Jesus, look at this. Proper speed 230. Yeah. Calm it down. We haven't got up to our final cruise yet. That's why she was given out. Get up to our final cruise there, Murph, and stop acting the muppet. Climb, you devil. Let's see what happens. You want the super clipping simulator. Super clipping, you say? Alright, watch her speed here now. She will drop a little bit as we get up. Easy now. Oh, it's a super clipping. Is it not good, Andy? Is it all messy, is it? 1,000 feet to go. Well, that's no good. So next week, we'll probably do the Max on... I have to come up with a new Monday night series as well. It's very busy. Very busy. We need to fly the Banderante version 2, the M600, the Max, right? Some say there's another business jet I'm going to fly next week. Some say. And that's going to be a bit of crack, right? I've said too much. I shall say this only once. That's what's going to be happening next week, though. We'll be checking that out as well. So, bringing up our Garmin. Ding bong. I call it a Garmin. This is Navigraph. I do have Garmin. I haven't been using it recently. But anyway, we're flying overhead to our waypoint, JAGOR. Let's have a now look where the boys are at. So the boys are just ahead of me. Just ahead of me. Norse Viking, good to see you. Evening, folks. Was there some kind of expo that went on this past weekend since Heisenberg? Heisenberg, you were there, man. You were there. Yeah, the A220 really, really looks good, lads. Really looks good. Some say I'm very much looking forward to Hangar Studio 713 Turbine Legend. Ooh. You said too much, yet you didn't say enough. Yes. Next week it's just going to be busy. There's sceneries I need to check out as well. There's going to be aircraft. And I'll get working on our new Monday night series. There's loads to be done. Loads to be done. How are we looking for dates? Let's see here now. So we're saying Monday's the 22nd. 1, 2, 3. Right, we'll wait and see. You said too much, right? Oh. Speed is looking good. It's trying to get up to 220. That's just not going to happen. 210 would be a safer bet. Punta Cana now has ATC as well. You are joking me. For crying out loud! The whole parish has ATC tonight. Yeah, well, that's Murphy's fault, isn't it? Jesus, look, the whole neighbourhood is up and running, look. Jesus. Oh, well. Murphy, you blithering idiot. Now, let me see. Charlie 2, good to see you. Have you been enjoying the C680? Can't wait for it. Or can't wait for the Global 600. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give it 20 minutes, we'll have approach and tower as well. You'll probably get ground. You'll probably get ramps, right? You'll probably get ramp service. Yeah, that was a great move, Murphy. Very impressive. But sure, look it. We're directly over the Bahamas just now. We're doing what we do. In our fancy livery. No, there's no refunds. I messed up. Jesus, the views, lads. That is amazing. That's incredible. Look at the state of it. Oh man alive, that's beautiful. Am I right in saying we don't have contrails? Oh no, we do. It's alright, they're there.
Firefly 235, contact Miami Center on 134.8.
Hang on a second there, Bob. We're getting given out to... Wait. What'd he say? What'd he say? Contact Miami Center, 134.8, Firefly 235. Good day. Jesus, we were getting given out to... let's see now. G-Slayer, good to see you. 134.8. 134.8. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 450.
Firefly 235, Miami Center. Good afternoon.
All right. It's like using XM radio. If you know XM radio, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's a fancy radio you can use in an airplane. Well, you can use it on your phone as well. Very, very handy. All righty then. Okay, destination ETA, an hour and 20. Oshkosh coming up soon. Heisenberg, dude, it's going to be awesome. Man, that's beautiful, isn't it? Over the Bahamas, man. Gorgeous. Look at the colours. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey, brown dog. Good to see you, bud. I do like you can kind of move the yoke down out of your way rather than just disappear it. And I think they give you an option in your EFB to do it. You know what I mean? Retrieve an eel. This better not be another spider. Oh, hell, that's a picture. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Jesus. Now, let's see. What was I listening to earlier? Was it that one? No, not that one. What was the one I was listening to? I was listening to a cover earlier on. Cover music. And do you know what, lads? It was absolutely friggin' deadly. It was an acoustic version of an MJ song. Jason was very impressed by it. Well, I find it... I'll give you a listen to it. I thought it was very good. Let me find it now. This is it here. I thought it was very good. It's acoustic now, so let's not all get bananas, right? That is a picture. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. Man, the view. That's gorgeous. Alright, flight level 450. What'd you say we're Mach 0.8? 0.785. Look at that. State of it. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Brown dog. Likewise, buddy. You ordered baked potatoes from your air fryer. So, it's from Stevie Woodward. Stevie Woodward. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, look at that, man. Murph, your belly should be added to World Wonders. So should your face, nutty taff. You have a face like a well-slapped arse. Mech Manser, yeah, it's nice. I love acoustic guitar like that. I can't play guitar. Not like that, anyway. Man, look at this. And they're all mad little islands out here. She seems to be very new. She's like 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. She's a great voice. It came up on my Instagram. I was like, Jesus, would you listen to this one? But yeah, have a listen. Stevie Woodward, Human Nature cover. Oh, Jesus, very good, I thought. Wilsey says, can I get a shout out? I just subbed. Wilsey! 15. Thanks for subscribing, buddy. Yeah, she's nothing there, yeah. Sarah Darling is really good. It's gas what comes up in the old Instagram feed. Do you know, different songs and stuff. So, the talent, you know, the raw talent that's out there, lads. It's frightening. Absolutely frightening. Bit like myself. As Nutty Taff would agree. Yeah, I'm sure. You know. Anyway. Acoustic stuff she doesn't as well. Or she does as well. Oh. Right, I'm not at all jealous by the lads who have full ATC coverage. At this stage, friggin' Vatsum ATC are going to be making the lads a cup of tea when they land. Look. Oh wait, did we lose one? We lost one. Where's he gone? Oh no, we lost a Dougal. Dougal, are you still flying or did you have an issue? You thought you were listening to yourself there singing, yeah, I'm sure you did, Boise, yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Don't tell me we lost Dougal, did we? Yeah, the acoustic stuff is gorgeous. We listen to a lot of classical acoustic guitar. It's beautiful. Just when they're kind of just strumming away, musos, you know what I mean? You're just doing your thing, and it's... I love listening to that. I used to play the classical guitar until I messed my hand up. No way. Malky, CTD. Did Duke have a CTD? I don't believe you. Ah, Jesus. Oh, Spanish guitar is great. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Scott. Beautiful. I wonder, would Dougal be interested in testing a bit of Say Intentions? The feedback would be very good. Naughty Gnome, have you got Say Intentions? I thought you had. Not sure if you still have it. But I do like this feature. It's early days yet, but like I think it's very good. You know, like I'm not going to touch that. We're just going to ask our buddy old pal Shane to bring up our approach chart. Hey Shane, can you bring up our approach chart?
Sure, Captain. On screen now.
And not only that, right? You see the way it automatically changed? He can do the same on a tablet. So you can do what's on your PC or what's on your tablet if you're using Pocket Sky. It's amazing. Amazing. Alright Shane, what can you tell me about our destination? Can you explain and highlight some information? I want to know the airport elevation, and I also want to know some of the frequencies that we're going to need to use. Your sim rate went to 4x and I couldn't stop it, then CTD? Oh no!
Couldn't make that one out, sorry. It's on your screen.
Alright, fair enough. So he gave us the airport chart, at least we can read it. Airport elevation. Shane, what's the airport elevation at Mike Delta Papa Charlie? I won a month of Say Intentions from another streamer. I'm impressed.
Read that one. The chart's up on your screen though. Take a look.
Okay, so they're working on this. Isn't this class? Isn't it? Thanks, Shane. Can you show me the Can you show us our ORNAV arrival, please? Dude, well, that's shocking news.
No problem. I pulled it up for you.
I don't see it there, buddy. Should be that one. Oh wait, she froze. That's why. Aha. You have your Gemini when you have questions, right? No, I think that's very, very good. I think that's excellent. What else can our co-pilot tell us? I mean, this is all kind of new territory, right? Shane, how far are we from our destination?
We're about 545.1 miles from Punta Cana, Murph.
Okay, and what's our ETA?
Our estimated time of arrival at Punta Cana is about 70 minutes from now, Murph.
70 minutes. Is accurate. That's very good. I was measuring until I got a waistline. Yeah. Dougal, would you be interested if I got you a month pass? And it's purely for you to explore it and just give feedback. But no worries if you don't want it. Absolutely no hassle if you just don't want to get your head into the sphere of Jesus. Totally grand. I'm digging it though. I think it's very, very good. The sim rate went to 4, so that was a glitch of the aircraft. Oh Jesus, fuel level low. Yeah, 520 total fuel. And I imagine we can't really refuel this thing mid-air. $504 kilograms. Aha, we cheated. Brilliant. Okay, no worries, Dougal. No worries. Okay, right. That's a good, handy little tip. We can do the thing with the yoke mid-air. Ooh. This is a nice machine. Oh, yes. Just got this message from Tags. It looks like the Dauphin is close. I'm happy to let everyone know that multiplayer ingestion process went well without errors. Now the time has come to finally test it within the marketplace environment. Ooh! Excellent. Very much looking forward to that machine. Oh, Jesus, I can't wait for that machine. Taog's hangar. Any pictures? We're getting closer. Yes! I'm so looking forward to that helicopter. Beyond excited. Beyond excited for the chopper. Get to the chopper. Alright, how are the boys doing? And then there were 3. There's a bit of traffic. Oh, there's only an ATIS on, so it's... This guy's looking after it, look. Jeez, there's a good chunk of it though, isn't there? Over the Bahamas. Jesus. Oh, there is. There's a little bit. Dublin is on. Shannon is on. Shannon approach. Cork approach. All the approach lads are on. I wonder was that training? Adam, are you still doing a bit of the diddly idle on VATSIM? Or you kind of, you know, you hung up the boots for a while? Man, that Dauphin is going to be friggin' deadly, isn't it? Absolutely friggin' deadly. Say again, everything is very loud. Sorry, are you still doing some stuff on VATSIM? Or, you know, have you retired for a bit? Just wondering. Is there much call for it at Mauritius, Murph? Don't know. Much call for it. What do you mean, Nutty? Still controlling, not as often, but probably done 10 hours the last week or so. Ah, okay. Lads, look at that view. Isn't that absolutely amazing looking? It's absolutely incredible. Did a few hours at Expo. Look at the state. Look at the state. I know, but like, isn't that absolutely gorgeous, look? I mean, the hack of it. Jesus. Look at the amount of islands, look. Jesus, the amount of them. Beautiful. So this is what it currently looks like from all the folks who have checked in today using our Firefly Air TTM Flying Circus map. Exclamation point, check in, one word, space, and then you pop in your location. Tennessee Texan, right? Oh, it's very pretty. So look at this, man. We got people all over the shop. Are the YouTube ones not working again? Stupid things. That's very cool, isn't it? So you can access this as well. Go to twotonemurphy.com/check-in. And you'll also see our... the route keeps disappearing. But it is there. A Wild Adam Controls has checked in from Dublin, Ireland. I don't know why it does that.
Firefly 235, contact Miami Center on 124.525.
What do you say? 124.25 is it? Dish, dish. Over to Miami Center, 124.525, Firefly 235. Alright. 124.525. 124.525. Miami Center, good afternoon. Firefly 235, flight level 450. It's shagged. What shagged?
Firefly 235, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, caller. And how does it make you feel? Shower, 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 shower. Denton, Texas. Oh, you mean when I click on it, it's shagged? Yeah, totally shagged. The map keeps disappearing on me. I don't know why it keeps doing that. We'll go over to the website. Two-Tone Murphy, check in. Do. There we go. It's the same thing, look. Current flight route. It's doing the thing with the oak, look. And now is this... Oh, look, this is an update, though. Or did it? I did. Old veteran. Aha! See, it works on the website, look. Ah, deadly. It got your check-in home. Oh, got it wrong, did it? Ah. There's the Boise. There's Sprockets. There's a Viper Strike. There's a 98 Vulcan all the way down below in the place. There's Goose in Plymouth. Olsen's in Denmark. Victorious is in Colorado Springs. Creo in County Mayo, Ireland. Check-in Zambonis. Brilliant. Retriever Neil is in England. Fierce Wolf is in Canada, eh? Mrs. TPHI with the unique pink of colour. The things we do, Mrs. TPHI, do you know what I'm saying? Jesus, 45 pilots, right? 46 cities. That's because I think someone broke it. 15 countries though, lads. That's pretty mad, isn't it? You're making a balls of it, naughty. You're checking into too many places. It got it wrong, Murph, because he put it in wrong. Brilliant. Ah, yeah. Jesus, look at this. Look at this plane ride. Here. Oh, wait, now it's not working because it's shagged. Oh, look, now it is shagged. Stupid thing. Yeah, okay, I've broken it. But you get the idea. I'll give you a link to this if you want to have a look. That is kind of mad and frightening at the same time. That is pretty mad though, isn't it? Where the Fireflies are located around the globe. No, there's no refunds, you shag off, will you? Are you mad or something? It's mad, isn't it? 49 pilots have checked in thus far. I pressed the wrong button. I should be just banned from pressing buttons. I want to expand on this a little bit better. I want to be able to like put in flight routes and all this kind of jazz. Where you're currently flying. It's early days yet. It's still in the experimental phase. Naughty Gnome has checked himself into 3 different places tonight. I think it's pretty cool. Australia, Canada, the United States, Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria. Where's there? Jeez, where's that? That's Austria, I'd say, right in the corner. Italy, Norway, Denmark. Ooh. Oh, look at the state. Would you love to own an island out there? Well, out here. That's mad looking, Ted. Isn't it? Gorgeous. We're about halfway through our mission. Let's go in and see how the boys are getting on. So far, so good. Jesus, what's Adam doing out there in front? 478 of Jesus. So the 750 is faster than the Sovereign. Look at that view, lads. Something else, isn't it? Floor at Vinton. It took me 11 seconds. 11 seconds. Only doing 0.88. What can she do? She can do 0.91, can't it? 9.2 it can do. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's fairly lively now, isn't it? Fairly lively. Man, I can't get over the visuals here. This is beautiful. I want to come back here now with, like, you know, an amphibian machine. Quite a margin. C8 or C680 typically cruises at 0.78. You're just doing 0.88 at 450 just now in the 750. Mark, good to see you, bud. Yeah, we're going to have to come back here, man. The islands are just too nice. And we've more to go, look. We're still within the Bahamas. Looking at our charts. Beautiful views. Yep. We're looking good, lads. Okay. So we're pretty much at the limit of what this plane will do. Safely, at least. You're doing 0.72 in a Honda jet. Jeez, that's good. That's very good. Febro, welcome aboard, buddy. Good to see you, man. Very happy Thursday. Looking forward to tomorrow night's stream. Two of them. We're going to be joining Microsoft Official with a recap of Expo and also checking out the new city updates. And then afterwards, we're going to go flying some DC-6 action. Ooh. That's received a number of updates over the last few days, so we should be good, lads. We should be good. Nadia, I gotta say, is this one of your own routes, or did someone suggest this? Because this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous route. Hey, Chris, welcome in, buddy. You have a day off tomorrow. Happy days. Long weekend for Chris. Nice. Who sang this? Annie Lennox or something, wasn't it? It was Annie Lennox. Jesus, I got it right. Where's Muse Fan? I got it right. It was a flight on World Flight last year. Ooh. Dougal says, after spending the last 8 minutes screaming at nobody, I've calmed down. I'll watch this fella instead. Jesus, well done. Yeah, I can feel the friggin' sarcasm from here. Brilliant. Man, look at the friggin' the water masking of the islands, look. Isn't that unbelievable? Look at the state. The Bahamas, of course, invented by the Irish in 2019. Yep. Alright, we're going good. Muse would never be sarcastic about Murphy's musical knowledge. You sure about that? Brilliant. Muse, don't worry. Myself and, well, mainly myself, I gave you terrible slaggings over there. You know, at one stage I was trying to explain Muse's accent in the bar. Many people were looking at me, you know. Ah, hey, here now, come on, hey. What language is that? Where's that from? That's an RD County Louth accent, hey. You want to watch yourself next year, Muse. You're built up now, you know. You're going to be an instant babe magnet with that accent. Oh, it sounds so Irish. How are you getting on? Oh, yeah, you're just looking there for a few pints. Brilliant. He was talking about culchies. Yeah, well, according to Gibbo, we're all friggin' culchies. I already am, sure. Sure, come here now, hey. Brilliant. I read something else. Mrs. GPHI put mixed her L's for N's and say, what? Who said that out loud? Despicable. Wash your mouth out with soap. Go to bed with no dinner. Colour you shocked. Lads, look at this for scenery though. Isn't it gorgeous? We just don't spend enough time down this neck of the woods. And it's not, he said, he saw this with World Flight and he had to do it. Isn't it gorgeous? So hot right now. Actually met up with the Simfest lads over in place. Great bunch of lads. Deeply regret not bringing the Honda Jet out for this. It looks so good. Similar at Mauritius. Like, they get extreme weather out here. Like typhoons and cyclones and all this sort of jazz. But it's still very pretty. It's going to be glorious with you adding to the shenanigans in Las Vegas as well. Black 17 Muse, put it all on Black 17. This song was in GTA. San Andreas, was it? Look at the views, look. Hey, Pasco, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, it was funny, right? So I went on to ChatGPT anyway to say, hi, I have an issue here now. I've run out of space, do you know, and I need to put some stuff over there. And it comes up with like cool looking ideas. All of them, of course, don't work. You know what I mean? Coast Cut and Juice, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I was trying to figure out, I don't know what I'm going to do, lads. Landing lights on, or is that reflection? I think they're my recog lights, recognition lights. They're just my recognition lights. Landing lights are on the landing gear themselves. Well, no, they're pulse lights now, but if I turn off them, I turn off the rec. So, look. No lights. You have one. And then Rico lights. And then we can horse them into pulse if you want. It's very pretty. No, Muse, I'm telling you, Black 17 is the answer. You put it all in Black 17. It's a must. It's a must. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. As I said, I have a sincere lack of space. I keep looking over there. Can you see it from there? Look. There it is. So hang on. Can we do this one? Me over the shoulder cam doesn't want to work. Rig lights. Why aren't they working? This is going to break everything. Stand by. Yeah, no, that didn't work at all. Have you heard of Jacquard? I have, Commander Balosh. I'm going to check it out soon. But yeah, I need to, whatchamacallit? I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with that space. Muse, you know the story that I have in that corner. We're just limited with space. Whoa, Grizzle's in the house. Welcome in, buddy. Very happy Thursday. It was on air I was using earlier, Grizzle. That was the career mode add-on.
Allow myself to introduce.
On air. You were like, Murphy was using something flying the Sovereign. It was on air. You need to check it out, man. It's friggin' ridiculous what you can do in it. But I hope you're well, buddy. Hope you had a great stream. You're very welcome aboard. And lads, you're most welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Hello there.
Please stand for the national anthem of Leitrim. Cooks, welcome aboard. Yeah, you can't swing a cat in that Murph cave. No, you can't. Any word on airlines coming to PS5? Yes. Well, I say soon. Couple of months. You know what I mean? Heavy Equation, welcome in. Had to bail out earlier. Did controlling go well in the end? Did you do some controlling after? Oh, it was so funny on East Clintwood, good to see you. I was chatting to Mustafa, and on his name card, you know, it has slant heavy. Brilliant. Slant heavy, right? Oh, look at this state. So what we're using tonight as well, I'm flying with St. Tensions because I didn't think we were going to get any sort of ATC coverage on VATSIM. And I sit here in front of you as a total idiot because there's loads of shagging coverage. But anyway, we're using Strata weather. Strata weather. And this is the UI. I'm quite impressed by it. It gives you live weather, historical weather, and something that Active Sky doesn't have. This gives you a sandbox mode in which you can then inject your own, you know, pre-built weather, which is nice. The only thing I'm not liking about this, it's the transition of weather. It pops in and it pops out. Even though there's settings here that say, you know, it'll be grand, we'll put it in cinematic mode. It's constantly messing with the clouds, so it just doesn't look great. But in terms of the data, winds aloft, so we're up here, 121 at 15, at 44. Says 16. We'll allow for some little deviations, I suppose. Observation, no weather station nearby. Conditions are model derived. Hey, Baloo, thanks very much, buddy. 57 months. Jesus. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, we're in VAT Germany now. Did some EDP to Leipzig. Oh, yeah. There's a click spot just above the nav panel on the autopilot panel, says Swede. There's a click spot just above the nav button on the autopilot panel. I didn't know that was there.
Firefly 235, contact Miami Center on 123.775.
Over to Miami Center, 123.775. Firefly 235. 123.775. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 450. Ooh. What airliners will come?
Miami Center. Identified. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What will we have? We'll probably have the likes of PMDG ramble across. Or will we? I'd say the first ones you're going to see is going to be the Innibills fleet, I would imagine. And what I mean by that is, like their A320. Is that already in there though? You already have that airliner in there. So I imagine you're going to get Innibills aircraft because they're very familiar with building aircraft within that setup. You know what I mean? Murph, are you sure you can't set custom weather in active sky with it turned on? I'm almost certain, Malky. You can't use custom weather. You have to go back into the sim and do it through there. Unless I'm very wrong. Sandbox. Yeah, so you have the A320 and the A330. It's actually a good question. I don't know. Like PMDG, you think, but because they rely... Oh, Jesus. What did I do here? Fuel level low. Because they rely heavily on WASM. I'm not quite sure, actually. Maybe Just Flight will get in there. Did you see the trailer, by the way, for Just Flight for their upcoming F-70? Jesus. Amazing. The sounds of it. You know. Man, the islands around here are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the views, look. We're still in the Bahamas airspace, and now we're going to ramble over to Dominican Republic. Yeah, really, really good. The sounds were awesome, weren't they? Memphis Don, thank you very, very much indeed for 3 in a row, buddy. What a legend. Stand up and be recognised. The man is a legend. But yeah, Malky, I don't think you can do that in active sky. Derek, good to see you. Is the Sovereign worth the price? Yeah, no questions. This is a very good airplane. Very good airplane. If I were to say, right, you know, what do you prefer? I love Phenom. I absolutely love the Phenom. This is a slightly larger aircraft. There's more depth in this than Flight FX with their C750, which is also a gorgeous airplane. We do have a lot of really nice business jets now. The Honda Jet, of course, is in there. We got some great options. I think the Phenom for me is kind of the very tip of the spear in highly detailed business jets. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they have a bit of a dark tint on them, yeah. They do a bit. Like, I mean, if we were to go outside, look. They're quite dark, aren't they? We're also running contrails, well, sky trails from Parallel 42, just to give it that extra bit of oomph. It's very nice. Hey, Sim Guy, good to see you, bud. Murphy, tourists coming into the USA, not just the World Cup, but also to visit Buc-ee's of all places. Buc-ee's is awesome. Top of descent coming up in 20 minutes. I just got that alert on my watch because I have Pocket Sky on my phone. Isn't that absolutely bananas? It's deadly. The views, man. That's out with The Witcher, would you believe? what a banger. I don't care, this is a banger. If you don't think so, I will fight you. I am a material man living in a material world. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. No, the song, Malky, the song. The song. Like, why do you take things out of context? Can't trust you lot at all. Low fuel level. This is going to be interesting. Right. Does anyone know, right? Does that load emergency return actually work? VREF 95 knots. When do I ever plan my fuel correctly? It's grand. We've lots of fuel. Sure, we'll glide it in. The glide ratio of the Sovereign is about, you know, that much. Pressing to find out. No! That's like deploy the parachute. You know. That fuel profile is some sim brief. Be grand. Look, listen. You don't worry about it, lads. I'll sit here, you know, and stress about it while you just don't. Stupid thing. Did you use the Skyward or the Skyward profile? No, I didn't. Well, did I? Yeah, I did, look. I absolutely did. Skyward simulations. It is in there. And if I go back, it says your total fuel should have been 2.4 tons. We loaded in 2.9 tons and we're still getting low fuel warning. Oh, wait. Balls. That's pounds. Wait. Whoa. Wait now.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just going to edit that last bit out and then come immediately back to here where everything looks absolutely perfect. Yep. That's how we fly, lads. Yeah, right. That's how we do. That's a banger of a tune.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can't. Wait. Jesus. Wait now, Jesus then. Oh, that's a banger.
Oh,
Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Very good evening to you, my guy. Happy Thursday. Oh, that's a banger as well.
Studies, you know.
60% of the time.
It
works every time.
Every time.
Airbus Virtual Pilot, welcome in. The Fuel Angels. Yeah, they're great handy old fellas. I reckon there could be a job for that, you know, just independent air-to-air refueling company. Did you notice that, Muse, did you? Muse fans getting fierce excited there now, look. Air-to-air refueling, yeah, it'd be dead handy. He's given out because I skipped a song. You just need 1 second to recognise that intro. Muse, you would have been savage on Beat the Intro. Okay, don't, to be fair, this is good music. Yeah, this is good music. Isn't there a contractor that does air-to-air refueling? I thought there was it. American, of course, but yeah, I heard there was someone who did that. But they do it for the military, though. I think. Andy Finley, good to hear you like Madonna. Jesus. Do you guys use FrameGen and TAA? Loudy when? Would you believe I'm using ×6 FrameGen on the 5090? And that's given me about 260 frames. Very fancy. I need to come up with more of these ideas. Ooh, not handy. Jesus, Andy. Hey, Papa Justify. Good to see you, bud. Right, top a drop. About 100 miles. Yeah, tell us how you really feel, Andy. Yeah. Jesus. Do you not get loads of artifacts? No? You do with like grass and like some of the leaves and that? Looks pretty good to me. Seems okay to me. Right, how are the boys getting on? Ah, look, they turned off the ATC now. Well, they didn't really. Jesus, Adam's nearly there. There's Clem. And there's Naughty. Imagine if they turned off the ATC before you landed. I'll sit here eating me humble pie. You know what I mean? Is that the right chart? No, it's not. Ah, balls. Hello there. That's the right one. The tunage. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, that works. Alright. We're going to ramble in this way, isn't it? Petri, no? BEREL. No, that's not right either. Mepke. Yeah, that's her. Right, that's the one we want. Yeah, we'd be okay doing that. Right. Punta Cana, let's go in and jump into 13285. Com2. 13285. One 132,850. Yeah. The Aegis? Why can't I tune into that now? I unlocked the DeLorean in Forza Horizon 6 and it doesn't automatically teleport you. Oh no! To the finish line when you hit 88 miles an hour. Yeah. I'll be Jesus then. The amount of Scottish people on the plane heading over to America was frightening. There are two types of people in this world. Scots and those who want to be Scottish. Now, why can't I listen to ATIS? 132850.
Was heaven, wasn't it?
Should have seen the Pipers marching in the Boston area. Hello, Mrs.
Was heaven.
It was heaven listening to the Scottish. Did you hear this? Right? It was heaven listening to the Scottish accent, yeah. Come on, Scotland. Great bunch of lads. We're grown men wear kilts. See the way I said kilts and not skirts? We're grown men wear kilts. Now, what's happening here, look? Me COM2 won't do what I needed to do. So I'll have to jump over. 132855. 132850. Strange. Warming up for... Are they playing Morocco tomorrow, is it? Right, park them for the minute. This is a problem. I can't seem to get ATIS.
T transition level 180. Pavement marking work ongoing. Expect minor delays in the FBO area. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Okay.
Punta Cana International Airport. Information hotel. 2000 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 0809er. Wind 110 at 10. Visibility 10. Fuel at 2500. Temperature 30.
Could you imagine how famous someone would be if they invented a second bagpipe song? Jesus.
Level 180. Pavement marking work ongoing. Expect minor delays in the FBO area. Advise on initial contact.
Minor delays in the FBO area. Right, information hotel.
Now,
can I not monitor this? No. 132850.
30.
Now she's working.
23.
That was weird, wasn't it? Right, 123. That's all okay. Shane, can you talk us through our arrival there, please?
Got it. Here's the chart.
Okay, talk me through our landing procedure.
Sure thing, Murph. We'll be arriving in Punta Cana on runway 9er using the RNAV approach. We're flying the BEREL 2 Bravo arrival. Transition level is 180. After the star, we'll intercept the RNAV to runway 9er. Weather at arrival shows winds 110 at 10 knots. Few clouds at 2500 feet and no significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. We'll configure for landing with flaps full, and our final approach speed will be 100 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Thanks, Shane. Show us the airport chart. Where's the next games after that?
5.
Sure,
Contact
I pulled that one up.
Miami Center on 125.1.
Alright, what's that over there? Contact Miami Center 125.1, Firefly 235. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 450. you have to pay extra for Shane to get the maps? No, no.
Firefly 235, Miami Center, identified. Good evening.
Good evening. We played Brazil in Miami. Nice easy game to finish the group. Jesus. Okay, where's our top of drop? We're okay for a moment. It'll be on our map here anyway. It'll come up. Latka is returning to Microsoft Flight Sim after a 3-year hiatus. Where can one get Shane? So what we're using, Latka, is Say Intentions. And to give you an idea, this is everything that we have. And it's a full ATC integration. But there's far more than just ATC. You can get a free 24-hour trial. It is absolutely excellent. And they're constantly adding features to the platform. Say Intentions AI, you get things like Copilot, ATC, cabin crew, loads of stuff. It is well cool. Well cool.
Firefly 235, contact Santo Domingo Center on 124.3.
Contact Santo Domingo Center on 124.3, Firefly 235. 4.3, Santo Domingo Center, Firefly 235, flight level 450. Can you get a drink? You can ask them for the drink. Good to see you, Captain McCoy.
Firefly 235, Santo Domingo Center, identified. Buenas.
Buena. Right. I need my cabin crew. I don't have a cabin crew turned on, Captain McCoy. I just have my co-pilot Shane, also known as Ozfly Simmer, also known as the Hooly Dooly. Hooly Dooly Smith. Land ho. Look at that, lads. What a machine. Hey, Captain Ray. Good to see you, bud. Welcome aboard. Right, so we're going to be planning our descent shortly. We're about 5 minutes out from top of the drop. Top of the drop. Our star is loaded in. We've gone through our landing brief, or approach brief. So yeah, no, I think we're going good. Our VNAV profile, what's going to be our descent here? Pilot defined. Oh Jesus. 064. 640. Right. We'll see what this does. Because we're going to start arriving in on this little ticket up here now in a minute. Let's see what happens. Vertical sim sceneries. Tropical sim, I think. Or is it vertical sim? Are you asking in general? Vertical sim, what are you thinking or where are you thinking? Sumner, have a great day, buddy. And say hello to the missus. Vertical sim, do they do the Miami ones? Is that who I'm thinking of? And hold. Hold. Oh yeah, definitely. Naughty, yeah. Very good. Vertical Simmer, very good. I'm just looking at the website there. Yeah, I know the guys. I have most of their sceneries. They're very, very good. Right. What's it called? PTA. That's our next waypoint, and then we're going to be descending. Alright. Are the boys in? Did the boys get to where they wanted to? No, they're still going. Very close now. There's Adam. Good job ATC stayed on for you. Ah, look, the devil. Firefly 003. Good man yourself. That Iceman, is it? Tampa is our destination next week. It's currently £8. Oh, that's handy. We're going to... oh, yeah, sure. We're going to Jamaica.
Firefly 235. Descend via Beryl to Bravo to 3000 into Punta Cana. QNH 1017.
Descend via the Beret 2 Bravo down to 3,000 feet into Punta Cana. QNH 1017. Firefly 235. Right, via the SID. So that's going to be... Beryl at 12,000. Not below 12,000 at Beryl. Alright. Not below 12,000 at Beryl. Yes. Top of descent coming in. We're going to put it in at 12,000. Indicate airspeed is looking good. Vertical speed. And we'll start down in the nose at 1,000 feet a minute. LPP, good to see you, buddy. What do I think of the aircraft? Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. I need to learn it more, but I'm impressed by it. Yeah, it's very good. A lot of systems modelling, which is good to see. Now, hang on. Let's get my timing right. Do we have a gadget that'll do the gadget? We don't have a top of descent calculator, do we? Usually it's buried in here. Alright. What could Shane tell us? Shane, can you help me out with a top of descent calculator? Based on our current position and altitude, I need to be at 12,000 feet at waypoint Bravo Echo Romeo Echo Lima. What do we need to do? Is it on the EFB? Oh, it could be.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I didn't understand it myself. Right. Services, flight.
No worries, Murph. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Go to flight plan, then VNAV. Ah, okay, sorry. Yeah. So, Beryl 12,000 feet, VS required 2262. We'll call it 2,500 to catch up. Bottom of descent is going to be in 16 minutes. So we watch the speed, small bit of the spoiler action, and let's see what happens. Thanks, Martin, for that help, buddy, and thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. I absolutely love this about what we do as a flight sim community. I mean, if you're stuck, someone in the chat is going to tell you. If you're an idiot, someone in the chat is going to tell you. And if you're just a normal person, someone in the chat is going to tell you an idiot. Speed brakes are out, yeah, but sure, I'm trying not to overspeed Jemima. We're quite okay. We've got 1,000 pounds of fuel left on board. We should be alright with that. And let's see what happens. Descending out of the heavens. That's very fancy. Just finished flying this thing the entire day. We'll show you the time to stop and drop unless you pass it. Then bottom of descent, you can reactivate VNAV and then it'll catch up with it. Ah, okay. VNAV enabled. So we could go VNAV and see what happens for the crack. And then we tell a flight level change, isn't that right? Alright, let's see what happens here. We'll see if we should catch it and then it should go in and arm it. Because we're looking for this path. We're looking for this guy here to go green. There, got it, look. Deadly. Is it now? Alright, we're looking good. That's class, man. Dominican Republic. The Impossible Face says, that reminds me, I need to figure out the flickering on my TDS GTN XI. Started doing it recently when the flight and the caravan and the Baron. Ooh. Blue Boy says, went to bed, you're flying this, woke up and you're still going. Well, I took a break during the day, Blue Boy. The Impossible Face, flickering on your GTN from TDS. Is there not a button to do with the refresh inside the app? By the way, I forgot to ask yesterday, was Bluebird not at the expo? I didn't see them Energizer, and I went looking for them. Bluebird were not there. And if they were very well hidden. I didn't see them at all. You know? So I don't know what the crack was. And if you're expecting anyone to be there, it would have been Bluebird, right? Should have been at least, but sure, look it. What can we do, lads? What can we do? We need a bit of tunage here. What does this one do? Ooh. Oh, yeah. On our way down to Punta Cana. Punta Cana. How do you pronounce it? Descending through flight level 330. It's Cana as in Cana beer. Thank you, Angry B. See, he made it relevant to what I'd understand. A Cana beer. Brilliant. That's a beautiful view. View. Gorgeous. There's so many airplanes I want to fly. Like, we did a 777 there a couple of weeks back. I really enjoyed flying that machine. Really enjoyed flying that. The Phenom, this thing I'm enjoying. Haven't flown the Caravan in friggin' ages, right? When I turn the avionics on and does a TOS system test, it starts becoming unusable shortly after. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. C750, I haven't flown that in ages either, Naughty. Need to jump back on that. There's so many, man, there's just so many friggin' really good aircraft now. It's great, like, it's great. And we're just waiting now to get the, we just need to get the, whatchamacallit, we just need to get the, Sim Update 5.1, which will drop relatively soon, I'd say. My VNAV looks to be behaving. Recently got the Honda Jet C750 and also the Unibil's A340. Yeah, of course, the A340 as well. And we need to get back into the TriStar. A220, the Fokker 100, Falcon, Dauphin, all on short final. Yeah, Energizer, like, we're never going outside again. Like, forget it, lads. We're staying indoors. And before we know it, A2A are going to be releasing stuff. And we also have the Commander 114, is it? How different is Sim Update 5.1? Enzo, it's stability. It's nothing to do with features. It's stability and fixes, especially for console. That's what the new Sim Update is targeted. Do you know? Man alive, it's hot in the man cave tonight. Jeez, it's 28 degrees in here. Yeah, A2A with the Lancer. Now, in saying that, Fly Simware's Lancer is absolutely incredible. Murph, a real question, but have I ever flown a hot air balloon? A real one or in the sim? In the sim, I have. Enzo says, when you say stability, do you mean stutters? Not necessarily stutters. It's more to do with kind of avionics, blank screens, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we did a blimp flight. I have nutty, yeah. It's not great. The balloon flights, I can't control the second things. Alright, easy now, Jemima. The airship wasn't great either, I have to say. I also want to fly the Latico Air. Man, there's lots to fly. Yeah, Napoleon's area is out on St. Helena. Right you be, right you be. I want to fly in the A350. Any videos of said flight? Jesus, I'm not quite sure. No, you'd have. It's a while now since I've flown them. I think I only flew the hot air balloon. We did it in Africa. We were chasing wildlife. It's still 25 degrees at 20 past 11 at night time. It's going to be a warm night. Commander Balosh, do you know what you do? And you might think I'm mad. Get a basin, half fill it with water, put in a cloth or a small towel, put it into the basin, and put it in the fridge for an hour. Then take the gadget out, keep the basin in the fridge, but take out the cloth and put it on the back of your neck. I'm telling you, that'll cool you right down. Now, right? And while you're there, also put in a packet of crisps into the fridge as well. You'll enjoy them tomorrow. Conti's been flying that, has he? Yeah. Interesting. Are we going to hit our 12,000? We hope so. How do you... There we go. Or just turn on the aircon. Yara, you can do that as well, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't think of that. If you have aircon, no, it's very hot in here. I need to do something in here. As I said, I need to do something with that rig. I've run out of space in here. Crisps in the fridge, animal. Now, hang on a second, Andy. You haven't lived yet. Put them in the fridge. Eat them the next day. It's like eating Christmas. Right. It's deadly. I was looking at one of these fancy outdoor shed thingies, like with the measurements that I need. 30 grand, lads. 30,000 euros. That ain't gonna happen. Stupid price. Stupid expensive things. And like, to do an extension on the house, it's about 3 times the price. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous, like. So I have the room I'm in is the room I'm in. I need to get creative in my creative space. I need to get creative in here. You know. Alright, let's see how we're looking now. The local QNH is 1,017. So we probably need to change this into old money, don't we? Because we're in inches of mercury. Where do we do this now? QNH, inches of mercury. Excellent. No, that doesn't do it. Oh, that's the standby instrument. How do we do the main instrument? Barrow sink. How do we... I'm sure there's a way.
Who's in charge?
Would it be down here? I mean, sometimes my genius is even enough to generate electricity. I know, right? Come on, Neil. Naughty, no more sleeping in the hot bedroom. Ooh, he's all getting fancy aircon.
235, contact Punta Cana. Approach on 119.75.
Contact approach 119.75, Firefly 235. Punta Cana approach. Good afternoon, Firefly 235, descending through flight level 180 down to 12,000.
Firefly 235, Punta Cana approach identified. Good evening, cleared MEPC transition. Expect the RNAV runway 9er approach into Punta Cana. And have you got information hotel?
It works every time.
Cleared to the MEPC transition, expecting RNAV runway 9er approach into Punta Cana, and we have information hotel confirmed. Firefly 235. Alright. Right, let's go standard. Off standard. Light them up. Alrighty then. Now, how well is this going to load this in, look? Now, do we load it and activate it or just load it? Just load it. Alright. Happy landing. Thank you, Pavel. Alright, 210 knots, 16,000 feet, continuing our descend. Now, the rest of this drop is going to be what? So we're saying not below 12,000, but then we need to get to MEPC. So after BEREL, we need to get down to MEPC at 3,000. Yes. This should be interesting. Somewhere, when are you going to get the overhead gadget? I don't know, Nutty Taff. It's huge, man. It's massive. I probably will get it, I'm sure, but like, I'd prefer the Boeing one, truth be told. I don't know, man. I don't know. With all the buttons on the things, yeah. Shane, can you tell me what the minimums are?
I'm not really sure. I wasn't able to look at the chart.
Okie dokie. $500. Now, where do we put in MDA? Here we go. Pricey, how much were they? Which ones? The overheads? They're not expensive, like the wing control one, 350 quid, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, very much, I'm looking forward to when they release them. We will have to wait and see. Okay, we're approaching BEREL. Then it's going to be down to 3,000. So I suppose we can key this in now. All the way down to 3,000. Lights are already on. Neil, yeah, could be the could be the case. Could be the case. Your aunt once closed her eyes whilst navigating one of the busiest roundabouts in Aberdeen. Jeez. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. Does BEREL know your approach? Yes. Wait, huh? She doesn't drive outside of town now, to be fair. Yes. Yes, the people are safe. Oh, yeah. So how are the lads doing in VATSIM? I say they're all in, are they? No. Naughty Gnome is on a short final. No, he's not. He's nearly there. Adam Controls is down. Clem is down. Well done, lads. It's been a beautiful flight, hasn't it? The scenery has been absolutely insane. Right, speed is looking good. We're going nice and handy. Altitude is going well. We're just about to drop below 10,000 feet. Let's see what happens here, lads. We're on our chart. There's us. I'll probably change this dude over now. Let's see. What are we going for? Runway 9er, isn't it? There we go. Continue. All right, Jane, we are working our way in. We've been cleared for the RNAV for runway 9er, so we'll be starting our final approach here in the next few moments.
Sure, the chart's on screen for you.
On yours. Oh, it is too, look. Deadly. Wonderful. All right. So our V speeds, remember, our speed is going to be right down for this, lads. 95 or something, final approach, or 100 anyway. We have a little bit of a way to go yet. We're heading towards Mepke, and then we're down and we're in. Beautiful weather here. Stunning. I mean, that's a view, isn't it? Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Beautiful detail on the in the terrain. Okay, coming down on 8,000 feet. I don't think weather is any factor for us. They have cabin voices. That's pretty cool.
As a reminder, there are 2 emergency exits on board. One at the front and one at the rear. Both clearly marked and illuminated. Window shades must be open for landing. The lavatory is now unavailable, and the door must remain open to maintain clear access to the rear emergency exits.
Commander Freezer, thanks for 5 in a row. Get on the right server and I will see everyone else. Angry Bee. Oh no. All right, we're going to be landing very soon. We're just coming into our final approach. It's an RNAV, 5,500 feet as we ramble in. Beautiful scenery, beautiful time of day. It's been an absolutely gorgeous flight, I have to say. It has been spectacular.
Jesus.
Right, absolutely gorgeous. Right now. Bit of tunage. Ah, sure, listen. They're the sounds you need, lads. Ackvel! Ackvel Foley! It's just a banger of a tune. See the cloud madness? So that's with strata weather. We need to fix that.
Firefly 235 cleared for the RNAV runway 9er approach via MEPC.
Pitched. We need to press buttons. Cleared for the RNAV runway 9er approach via MEPC for Firefly 235. It was going grand until Crazy Frog ruined it. Oh yeah, 100%. Right, what was I doing? I was doing one of these, look. Only I may dance. What a banger of a tune. Absolutely brilliant. Our final approach is starting. Right. Glenn Miller, yo, legend. Right, here we go. Currently at 3,000 feet. And looks like we're going to be flying this one all the way in. We're heading towards MEPC. We've gone past MEPC. So, do I go approach mode? On the RNAV? No, I think we just kind of fly this one in. Right, speed coming down. Drop her right back. Why does YouTube not get music? It's just the way things kind of are. We don't control the rules, I'm afraid. But if you like the music, come over to Twitch. Alright, speed coming down. Now, she won't do approach, am I right in saying that? No, she won't do an approach. Okay. Speed's coming down. Lots of flaps.
Firefly 235, contact Punta Cana Tower on 118.8.
Over the tower on 118.8, Firefly 235. Punta Cana Tower, Firefly 235. We are on final for runway 09.
Firefly 235, Punta Cana Tower, runway 9er, winds 110 at 10. Continue approach.
Continue approach, Firefly 235. Riot.
Firefly 235, runway 09er, winds 110 at 10. Clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 09er, Firefly 235. Okay, watch the speed. Pop the gear. Here we go now, Jemima. Right, disconnect the autopilot. Disconnect the auto throttle.
Auto throttle.
And let's fly this one in ourselves. Easy now. Alrighty then. Easy does it, Jemima. Little low. Alright, looks a bit better. What's the rate of descent? Looking good. 10 knots right in the nose. 120. Coming up to 1,000 feet. Double check our barrel is synced. 1017 is locked in. Let's see what happens. Andy wants to get off. Jump! Nice and easy.
Approaching runway 9.
Okay, we're looking good. Easy now. Police lights and everything are flashing, look. Alright, we're looking good. I just wanted to say, good luck. Thank you, Doc Nader. We're all counting on you. It's a totally different type of flying. Altogether.
Can I get a refund?
No, Shagov, there's no refunds.
Minimums.
Continue.
Minimums.
Speed is good. Ease the speed.
200.
There's 107 knots. A little bit fast.
100.
105. VRF is looking good.
50.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
30. 20.
Hold the nose. Contact rear. Speed brakes. Nose gear. Reversers. Reversers deployed. Alright. There's 50 knots. Reverser stowed. Speed brakes in.
Firefly 235, contact ground on 121.9er.
Over the ground, 121.9er. Firefly 235. Let's vacate. And welcome to Punta Cana. Ground, Firefly 235, vacated the active onto Bravo. Request taxi to VIP terminal. Alright. Poor El Muse, yeah, that was rubbish.
Firefly 235, taxi to VIP Terminal Stand 2 via Bravo Alpha. Good day.
VIP Terminal via Alpha Bravo for Firefly 235. Thank you. All right. Well, now that was tasty. Okay, quick tidy up. Flaps are in. That's all looking good. Very nice. Man, that was a nice flight. Northland Air, yeah, thanks for that, man. This is a very nice plane to fly. It handles very well. Once you get your speeds kind of nailed in, you know, she didn't float there at all, which was nice. All right, VIP terminal coming up here on the right hand side. And slow her down. All right. It's a nice little airport. Hey, Van Aert, good to see you, buddy. Easy now. Murph, thanks for your video series on stall. Help me achieve slower approaches and get into grips with that kind of flying. Oh, dude, nice one. Delighted, buddy. All right. And this will do us here. Gently on the brakes. Parking brake. Engaged. All right. Let's get the dudes up to the plane. Let's go to services. We're going to go to ground. We're going to request the wheel chocks. We're going to look for the ground power unit. Access hatch, open up the GPU. And we can start bringing off our engines. So, engine 2 coming off. Engine 1 coming off. External power on. And that, my friends, is that. All right. Main cabin door. Wasn't that very fancy. Nutty Toff. Nutty Toff, rather. Have a great day, bud. Have a great day. There we have it, the ladies and gentlemen. What do we think of that? That was a nice flight, wasn't it? Evening, gentlemen.
There you are now.
Well, how did that go for you?
Well, that depends on who you're asking, of course.
It didn't go terribly well. Well, it went back. Yeah. Well, there was no VATSIM-ish when I was there, but then as soon as then there was loads.
I was DMing Miami Center, and he said as soon as he saw you that we were going over to say intentions and getting off VATSIM, that's when they all logged on.
Oh, was that what it was? Was it? They said right. Yeah. We didn't want that Egypt Murphy. So yeah. Well, that makes total sense, Adam. Yeah. Shower of shaggers. And then Dougal had a Jesus, poor old Dougal. You had a CTD.
Dougal was sim rating without knowing it.
Yeah, I was doing four times sim rate without knowing it. Controller called me twice. He was really, really good about it because I couldn't find out why. And it was the max. In the EFB, there's a setting in the max. God knows how that got set, and it caused a CTD.
Oh dear, oh dear. But at least you've identified what it is, though. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's turned off now. I can tell you.
Excellent. And Clem went flying with us as well. You're in the 7.6 over an X-plane, I'd say.
Yep.
How did that go for you?
Very well.
Ooh.
Flew very nicely.
Good man yourself. And who else was with us? Nottingham, of course. You were in the 7.3, the Max. How did that fare out for you?
Yeah, I was in the Max. Flight was fine. I missed a few checklist items, which made me make a few mistakes, but that's my fault rather than anything to do with the planes, so I'll work on those for next week. But yeah, other than that, it was fine.
Sweet. Now,
Talking of next week, I've just installed that Tampa on sale for £9, and it's brilliant.
Is it good? Is it?
I think it's probably quite old, is it, Andrew? But I tell you
Yeah,
what,
it's
for £9,
2020
it's
that
brilliant.
they've 2020 that they've made compatible with 2024, but it looks good from the screenshots. But yeah, I've just bought it. I haven't installed it yet, but I've just bought it.
So we're flying out of
And
Norman Manley.
you can expect ATC next week, Murph.
Excellent. So we're flying out of Jamaica back up to Tampa. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, Norman Manley out there. There's and then yeah into Tampa. So yeah, should be a good flight.
That'll be a bit of crack now, actually. So similar block time.
Yeah, basically the same block time.
All right, and as Jay's, I just see here on the map now. Look, so we have El Dorado, but like in a couple of weeks we're Copenhagen into Innsbruck. That's going to be nuts. Is that a nighttime flight?
Should be, fingers crossed, just about sunset if I've planned it and worked my brains out right.
What's the date for the Copenhagen? Is it the 9th?
The 9th, yeah.
Oh, I might be missing it then.
Ah, Jesus.
Unfortunately.
You'll have to do it on your own and tell us how it went.
Yep.
And then we've Auckland into Queenstown. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Oh, Queenstown is great.
Yeah, Queenstown is deadly. Especially if you get the arrival coming in over the mountains. It's savage. Then we've St. John's to Quebec. That looks good. Seattle over to Bozeman. Jeez, we got Haneda. Bloody hell. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. Manchester to Verona. Berlin to Tivat. Oh, Tivat is a serious airport.
Tivat's great fun.
Yeah. Then we're back into the Bahamas with Princess Juliana. Dallas Love Field up to Chicago. Ooh, that's a flight.
Yeah.
Queenstown, aren't they? Are all over
Listening,
the
Scott.
the arrival?
Listening, Scott.
Dallas Love Field to Chicago Midway. Jesus, Scott, you're going to be busy that day. Do I agree Ibiza is fun? Yeah, Ibiza is a good airport to fly into, yeah. Ibiza's good crack.
Lisbon to Madeira. Oh, Madeira is going to be hell.
Which one is Madeira
I've done
again?
Madeira for 3 years.
What happened
Prepare
there?
for holdings.
Is it Madeira?
Madeira's the really windy one.
Is that the one, the Cristiano Ronaldo one, no?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's great crack. Yeah, there'll be loads of holding.
Yeah, I would say a minimum of an hour's extra fuel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's very much kind of airliner neck of the woods. Jeez, we've got a good few flights. That's leading us all the way into September, look. That's fantastic. So tonight was Miami over to Punta Cana. This is a lovely flight. The scenery along the route here was gorgeous.
Yeah, lovely flight. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was superb.
ATC.
Shut up, you, will you? I gotta say though, like, I don't know if you're listening, but like, Say Intentions, like it nailed it once again. And the new features that we have with the co-pilot for the charts, that's very
Except
good.
it sent you to the wrong runway, Murph.
It sent me to the wrong runway.
It should have been 08, but we'll forgive you.
No, I filed for 09.
Yeah, but
We all filed 09 because when it was uncontrolled, it was we were looking at 09, but then ATC came on and gave us 08. They changed it in the 80s.
So I can explain. There's actually a setting inside Say Intentions where you can tell Say Intentions that that SimBrief, your SimBrief flight plan will override Say Intentions changing runways on you. So
that's handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I turned that off, they probably would have gave us 8. Because they get their updates fairly quickly. Do you know, like they usually do get them fairly quick. So because I filed for 9, that's what they gave me. Do you know? So yeah, pretty good though. I mean, it's as I said. I mean, they nailed it in terms of all the different frequencies for Miami Control. Would that be correct? Or Miami Center? Yeah. So different frequencies along the way, and then yeah, no, it's I'm very impressed by it. Very, very impressed. But Copenhagen, yeah, that's a great airport as well. Absolutely is. Sheddy, it looks like, thank you for the follow. But lads, no, really enjoyed that one tonight, and great to see now that there's flights in Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane. I love seeing this, and we'll have to do now return to X-Plane soon for a flight on VATSIM as well, because it's nice aircraft.
Wait for the V3 of the E-Jets that are coming out soon enough.
Really? Another update?
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's a paid one, which
Ooh.
pisses me off a bit.
Well,
Because when you drop
version 2
Go ahead,
were
sorry.
payware, weren't they? That was a paid update.
Yeah, but I
Hello
got
there.
version 2 full price because version 1 didn't exist anymore, but I find paying for updates like that is a bit... What's the point in buying the product if they're going to pay it to upgrade it every single time? Especially when you do like me and you buy the whole bundle. You're putting $145 down to then put 40 to 50 to upgrade it a couple of months down the line.
Yeah, that is a pain in the ass. Because especially how new it is. Because that version 2 only came out in the last year or so, didn't it?
Yep, and now they're putting out version 3, which has improved well, the main topics are improved VNAV and holdings, finally. And
Right.
missed approaches, which in my opinion should be default for any payware aircraft, but that's just me.
Yeah, that because like I do like what's this they're called?
FSS
No.
or Xcraft.
Xcraft. I do like Xcraft and X-Plane. But yeah, if they're charging for it, that is unfortunate, especially if you've only gotten version 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a couple of hours and good flights out of them, but still paying for an update for stuff that should be default
Yeah,
in an
it kind of
airplane
leaves
like
a bit of a sour
holdings.
taste, right?
Yeah.
It does.
Especially when you're paying that price for them.
Yeah. No, it does. Birdcat, welcome in. Yeah, no, I mean, it's... Now, in saying that, though, Clem, there will be an upgrade price, but I don't think it's going to be that high.
No. It says in the post, they say a reasonable price, but that means if you're at PMDG...
a cup of coffee, right?
Cup of coffee, yeah,
A few cups of coffee,
If you're at PMDG with a few cups of coffee or words, it's reasonable for them.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. The version 2 update cost me, I think it was $30 for the whole fleet.
Yeah, I mean, okay, no, then that's worth it. It's fine.
Yeah, but still though, I mean that's kind of the trends. And considering it's not as if it's like a different platform. It's still X-Plane 12. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you'd say something to say, right? Okay, they're going on to X-Plane 13 or whatever they're going to call it, and then you say, yeah, I need to do something. But it's on the same platform. Yeah, that is. It's. To be honest, I haven't seen it that often on X-Plane. Usually, there's an upgrade charge when they move from platform. But if they were just doing like a version 2 update in X-Plane 12 and then a version 3 update in X-Plane 12, and they're going to charge again, that would leave you a little bit sour. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if you
when
want,
you
you can
think of the likes of.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, especially when the likes of iFly have just released the SP1 update for the 737 MAX that's got a ton of improvements, and it was completely free.
Yeah. It's like Phoenix, sure. Look at the work they do, you know?
I think Phoenix and iFly, they're the trendsetters when it comes to updates. Nobody can patch them. Nobody can match them.
For the airliners, yeah. I think Just Flight are probably the best I've seen so far in terms of the entire fleet getting updated to 2024 for nothing, zero price. And some not a lot of features, maybe some features from Just Flight were added to them, but if you were to compare it to iFly and Phoenix, as Dougal says, it's not just a compatibility upgrade, it is a massive upgrade. New features, fixes, all the jazz. Yeah, FSR doesn't charge for it. Like, I mean, Raoul, I don't know what Raoul is going to do. Is he charging for the 500 to a 2024 update? I'm not quite sure. But whatever about, like, it's understandable, lads, in Microsoft Flight Sim to say, yeah, well, it's the 2020 or it's the 2024. But in X-Plane, if you're on the same platform, X-Plane 12, and, you know, you have 2 updates inside that life cycle, that's not great. You know, that's a bit of a worry. There's no doubt that X-Craft are like, and they are great devs, fantastic lads, really, really good lads. But yeah, it leaves a very kind of sour taste. But yeah, if it's fair, if they do it from a ground up, says Muse, but $45 for an upgrade of a recent product is taking the Mickey. Yeah. But yeah, no, the FSR will be free. Yeah, even the 2024 native version of iFly is going to be free. Yeah.
That's something else. That, I mean, that speaks volumes, doesn't it, about the company?
Oh yeah. Like, they're part of Flight 1, and they're ancient in flight simming.
Oh god, yeah.
They're ancient, like, I mean, they had aircraft, but they also came out with avionics and all this jazz before as well. Very, very interesting stuff. So, yeah, look, we'll wait and see how it goes. And, Clem, let me know, before you do it, talk to me before you upgrade it. Because we'll see, you know, can we have a whinge and a moan?
Okay.
You know, especially if you only have the aircraft within kind of like 12 months or something. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you when I got it.
They really had a good 7.4 and P3D. Yeah, they did, Muse, yeah. Because I know...
If you want to make a comeback to X-Plane comeback, this is going to be a funny stream if you do it. The 747-200 came out natively for X-Plane 12. Get that, fly that on stream.
Yeah, that's the Fearless. That takes ages, but yeah, I love that
not
plane.
The Fearless. The wait, what is it? The
the SSG.
No, wait.
No, that's a 400, isn't it? The SSG, I think.
Yeah. The
Fearless is the classic 7.4.
Yeah, that's the 100.
7.4, not 7.3. I meant.
The 7.3.
FlyJ Sim.
FlyJ Sim. Yeah, that's a great bit of machine. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I might fly something like that. Yeah. No, we'll see what the crack is. We'll keep an eye. But as I say, it's look, we are spoiled for choice for aircraft, especially now. The way the sim is right now in Microsoft Flight Sim, we've got a barrel load of aircraft. So I had the iFly 7.4 and something like FS9. Mustafa's here. Good to see you,
most giving his age away.
yeah. FS9. Wait, what was that? Century of Flight? Is that what that was called? But yeah, it's mad when you see developers having to add things more and more. It is what it is. Like, I will say the X-Craft stuff is good though. I mean, the jets are phenomenally good. Those E-jets, they're excellent. But
no, they are very fun.
Yeah.
But they are missing basic features that should be in the aircraft when you buy it.
Yeah.
I just have the dates up now. 2nd of February I bought them. So 4 months ago.
And when is the update scheduled to come out?
There's no date for now, but it's, I suppose, within the coming months, 2 or 3 months max.
Okay.
They've posted about it on Reddit.
Yeah, do nothing for the minute. Don't upgrade it until we talk to them, because I will say I forget the man's name, the guy about X-Crafts, but he is a lovely guy, and he does a lot with customer care and support and all that kind of stuff. So maybe...
I think he was on with Q8 Pilot, wasn't he?
He was, Dougal. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So, yeah, hold fire for the moment when we see. Maybe we can reach out to him and say, listen, you know, what's the crack here? You know what I mean? Who's the other voice? We're in the Discord chat at the moment, Mustafa. There's a few of the lads here in the VATSIM Thursday group, which I chose to fly on Say Intentions, because I didn't think we had ATC. And then we've loads of ATC, which is brilliant. But, right.
Moose, great job as always, mate. Expo, love you.
Good man, Moose. Yeah, Moose, there you go. Yeah, the Expo was so much fun. I still have friggin' jet lag, is terrible, and something arrived in my house. To show you this, lads. Oh, Jesus. I was going to leave him somewhere. I nearly had to break my chair. I was going to leave him somewhere inconspicuously, but instead I put him here. Look, one of these arrived in the post today. It's one of them. I'll take him away now. It's Gorm Oldfield. It's his Irish cousin, and he lives here now beside Pat and Rog. Great bunch of lads. It's Gorm Oldfield. Yeah, it's not Gormfield. It's his Irish cousin, Gorm Oldfield. But it's hilarious. And the packaging it arrives in. Jesus. Moose is saying, yeah, it's in this airlock kind of air suction package. The weirdest looking thing ever. But anyway, he lives here now. So brilliant. Right, lads, as always, thank you very, very much indeed for flying along with us on VATSIM Thursday. And looking forward already to next week's flight as we ramble out of Jamaica and we're heading back up to Tampa.
Super. Cheers, Murph. Good work.
We'll catch you later, man. Good luck.
Yep.
Bye now.
Bye now. Alrighty, and guys, for you for tuning in, keeping me company along the way. I hope you enjoyed that flight. We flew in the Sovereign, excellent airplane, excellent. And also we were checking out the new Strata weather engine. I'm going to keep using this for a while, and let's see what updates they can push into it. The only problem with this I see at the minute, it's how different weather transitions into each other. It's very abrupt. It's very noticeable, and I don't think it should be. You know what I mean? So we'll keep experimenting. But yes, Say Intentions, absolutely flawless once again tonight. We tested out the new features with the charts, the auto charts coming up from our co-pilot as well. Very, very cool stuff indeed. So, right, we're back to you tomorrow night at the earlier time of 1800 Zulu. We're going to be live over on the MSFS official channel. Mustafa will be there as well. And then after, once that's finished, we're going to go in the DC-6. I'll come up with a bit of a flight plan. I'll post it there either tonight or in the morning. And we'll be flying the DC-6 tomorrow night afterwards. So very much looking forward to that. Prepare your engines for our DC-6 flight tomorrow. And, well, until then, thank you all so very much indeed for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Oh no, oh god, oh dear. It's like a friggin' Olympic somersault. What was that, Dwayne? Brilliant. Wait. No Poxem is in the SG 30 something thing. Oh no, Nighthawk. Larry red, Larry yellow. Oh no!
I've had enough of this wowdy webble sniggering behavior. Silence! Call yourselves Praetorian guards. You're not. Seize him, blow your noses and seize him. What did Spartacus say when a lion scoffed his wife? Nothing, he was Galdiator.
Get out! Oh, we nearly tipped it over, lads. You see it? Jesus! Why won't you get out of beta, you devil? Your controls are no longer agreeing with me. Right, what's it doing now? Not a beta. Stupid thing! Stop reversing! Ah, you need to go forwards.
It's all right.
Hey, Rambog is here. Good to see you, man. Did I miss anyone else? Oh, Jesus, watch what you're doing, Murphy. Oh, no! The dreaded chat! I know! See what happens? Straight away. Do you like me, Podge and Raj? You ever see Podge and Raj, did you?
I've all me own teeth. Axe the back of me sack.
Jesus, I didn't think you'd say that. Right, anyway, that's enough of them. Right, we'll get into it anyway, will we? Come on over here with Buddy.